Welcome back to Dollar Side Hustle, the podcast for you, if you're all about that side hustle life.
That's right.
We've talked a lot about making money with your side hustle.
Yeah.
But what about managing it, especially if you're also working full-time?
Right. And that's what we're going to be diving deep into today.
Cool.
Building a solid financial base for your side hustle.
Okay, so we're talking like foundations here.
Exactly. It's like you wouldn't build a house
Yeah.
on shaky ground, you know?
Right.
It's got to be strong.
Okay, I'm with you, but this is dollar side hustle, not, personal finance.
Right.
How do we apply this
Yeah.
to someone who's already working their 9 to 5,
Yeah.
trying to get this side hustle off the ground?
Well, you got to start with a mindset shift.
Okay.
So instead of saving, like after everything else, what if you made it like your most important expense?
Wait, saving as an expense?
Yes.
Isn't the point of a side hustle to make more money, not spend it all?
I hear you, but when you prioritize saving,
Okay.
it's like you're paying yourself first,
Okay.
and it puts you in control of your money, reduces stress, and then like opportunities open up.
Okay. I can kind of see the big picture now, but like
Yeah.
people starting a side hustle, they're not exactly,
Right.
rolling in it.
Yeah.
How can they even think about saving?
Well, that's where the magic of compound interest comes in.
Oh boy, compound interest.
I know.
Back to high school, math class.
Right.
I think I was too busy doodling to understand that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Help me out here.
All right. So let's break it down.
Okay.
Imagine you put aside $100 from your side hustle earnings, right?
Yeah.
Into a savings account.
Okay.
Let's say it pays 2% annual interest.
Okay.
After a year, you got an extra $2, you're at 102.
Okay. Not exactly life-changing.
No, but here's the thing.
Okay.
Next year, that interest, it's not calculated on your original 100. It's calculated on that 102, so you earn slightly more.
Okay.
And that pattern, it just keeps going year after year.
Okay. I'm starting to see this snowball effect.
Yeah, it's a snowball.
You're talking about,
Even if it's small amounts, they grow significantly over time.
so you're saying even if someone can only put away like 50 or $100 a month, it's still worth it to save it.
Absolutely.
Let it do its thing.
Especially as your side hustle grows.
Yeah.
You can increase those contributions.
Yeah.
The sooner you start, the more time it has to grow.
So we're thinking long-term here,
Long term.
not a get-rich-quick scheme.
Not a get-rich-quick scheme.
This is about that solid foundation we talked about
Yeah.
to support your hustle for years to come.
Exactly. It's about having that security to make those smart decisions about your side hustle.
Yeah.
You don't have to chase every dollar,
Okay, that makes sense. But what happens when life,
Uh-oh.
throws you a curveball, the car breaks down, the dog eats your laptop,
Right.
and all that hustle money's gone?
That's why you got to build an emergency fund.
Okay.
That is essential, and it's separate
Okay.
from your side hustle savings goals.
So two different buckets
Okay.
of money.
One for long term.
One for just in case.
Okay, got it.
Aim for about 3 months of living expenses in that emergency fund.
Okay, that makes sense.
That way.
But
Right.
it can be really tempting
Oh, yeah.
to dip into that emergency fund for something that's not really an emergency.
Oh, I know those shoes.
A sale comes along.
Flash sale.
Exactly.
So you got to make that money less accessible.
Okay, you've got my attention now. How do I do that?
What could be as simple as, a separate savings account at a different bank.
Okay.
You don't see it. You don't think about it.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Exactly.
Autopilot?
Or you could do like a CD.
Okay.
You get a higher interest rate, but you can't touch it for a while.
Yeah.
So I'm basically trying to protect myself
Yeah.
from myself here.
A little bit, but also it's about mindset.
Okay.
Think of saving as an investment in yourself and your side hustle,
Okay.
not a sacrifice.
Yeah, I can get behind that.
Yeah. It's like, you see those savings grow
Yeah.
and it motivates you to keep going.
Right. You build that momentum.
Yeah,
Little wins lead to bigger wins and all that. But
exactly.
okay, let's say that emergency fund is taken care of.
Okay.
We're saving for those long-term goals.
Yeah.
What's next?
Now it's time to really focus on those side hustle goals.
Okay.
What are you aiming for, right?
Right.
Is it new equipment,
Yeah.
website, a marketing campaign?
Yeah.
Whatever it is,
Uh-huh.
make sure your goals are SMART.
Oh, I love a good acronym.
Right.
So what does SMART stand for?
Specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound.
Okay, so we're not just saying like, I want to grow my side hustle.
No.
We have to know what that actually looks like.
Let's say your side hustle is like baking cakes, right?
Right.
Custom cakes.
Okay.
Instead of saying, I want to make more money,
Right.
your goal could be, I want to invest in a professional stand mixer.
Okay.
So I can double my cake production in 6 months.
Okay, now that's a goal I can get behind.
There you go.
You know exactly what you need, how much it costs,
Right.
how long it's going to take.
Exactly. You take the guesswork out of it.
Yeah, I like that.
And it helps you stay motivated and accountable.
Right. You know what you're working towards.
Yeah.
It's not just like throwing money into the void.
Exactly.
Okay, but what if
Yeah.
that side hustle income isn't always consistent?
That's a good point.
Like 1 month is great.
Yeah.
And then the next month,
It's crickets.
crickets, exactly.
That happens to a lot of side hustlers, especially when you're starting out.
Okay.
So one strategy
Yeah.
is to budget based on your average monthly income
Okay.
over the past few months.
Okay.
That way you kind of smooth out those peaks and valleys.
So like if I make $500 one month,
Yeah.
200 the next,
Mm-hmm.
I'm working with an average of 350
Exactly. You find a sustainable
so
rhythm.
that I can still cover all my expenses,
Exactly.
contribute to savings,
Yes.
and still, have a little breathing room.
Breathe a little, yeah.
Okay, but what about those months
Yeah.
where the income dips below that average?
Oh,
Like,
Yeah.
how do we handle that?
that's when that emergency fund comes in.
Oh,
That.
that buffer we talked about.
Okay, so like a safety net
Yes, exactly.
for my safety net. I like it.
And, another thing you could do,
Yeah.
diversify your income streams.
Oh, yeah. We talk about that all the time on Dollar Side Hustle.
I know, right?
Having multiple income streams,
Multiple. It's so important.
not just for making more,
Mhm.
but for managing risk.
Yeah, exactly. The more diverse your income streams,
Uh-huh.
the more resilient you are.
So we're building like
Yeah.
a portfolio of side hustles.
Yes. A portfolio.
Maybe you've got like your main gig
Right.
that brings in most of the money,
Uh-huh.
but then you have a couple smaller ones that bring in a little extra.
Okay. So we're finding that balance.
Exactly. It's all about finding that balance.
Okay, and it sounds like we're talking about
Yeah.
building a whole financial ecosystem for our side hustle.
I like that. I like that.
Like we've got our foundation, savings and emergency fund.
Okay.
We've got our goals,
Mm-hmm.
our smart targets that are driving our progress.
Yes.
And then our income streams that
Yeah.
are fueling
Fueling that engine.
Yeah.
Exactly.
all those pieces working together.
Beautiful. Okay.
Yeah.
So then things start taking off.
Okay.
Side hustle's going great.
Mm-hmm.
Profits are coming in.
Oh,
Now what do we do?
now that's when it gets exciting,
Yeah.
but it's also where a lot of people trip up.
Okay.
It's tempting to splurge,
Oh, yeah.
but you got to be strategic.
So resist that urge to buy those shoes.
Yes. Resist the shoe. Okay, how do I do that? What's the smartest approach?
Well, it depends on your goals and your situation.
Yeah.
But generally speaking,
Okay.
there are 3 key areas to think about.
Okay. Give me.
Upgrading your equipment or skills,
Okay.
investing in marketing and advertising,
Okay.
and then reinvesting back into the business.
Okay, so 3 things.
3 things, yeah.
Equipment and skills, marketing and advertising,
Reinvesting?
reinvesting. Okay. Let's take those one by one.
Okay.
Let's start with equipment and skills.
Okay.
I imagine that's really important
Yeah.
for side hustles that
Mhm.
require
Right.
specific tools or,
Yeah.
expertise.
Exactly. Like if you're a photographer,
Yep.
investing in a new lens could like really up your game,
Okay.
right? And it's not just physical equipment either.
Right.
It could be courses,
Mhm.
workshops, coaching
Uh-huh.
that can help you, charge more.
Okay, so we're investing in ourselves.
Invest in yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that we can do better work,
Yes. Provide more value.
provide more value. Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, what about marketing
Marketing.
and advertising? Ooh, that can be a tough one.
It can be a black hole.
Yeah.
So you really got to have a plan and track your results.
Okay.
But if you do it right,
Yeah.
it can be really effective for reaching new customers.
Okay.
Growing your audience.
Yeah. And I imagine these days with social media
It's a must.
and all the online stuff,
Yes.
it's really important to stand out.
You got to stand out.
Okay, so we've got equipment skills,
Yes.
marketing.
Mm-hmm.
What about reinvesting back into the business?
Okay, so reinvesting,
What does that look like?
well, it could be a lot of things.
Okay.
Building a website,
Okay.
hiring a virtual assistant,
Uh-huh.
maybe renting a studio space.
So we're taking those profits
Yes.
and kind of like planting seeds.
Planting seeds,
yeah,
exactly.
for future success.
Yes.
And I know that can be scary
I know.
to let go of those profits,
It can be, but remember, you're not spending money, you're investing it.
investing it. Okay.
And your future.
Yeah. So it all comes back to
Yeah.
making those smart financial decisions
Yes.
that are going to support
Yeah.
our side hustle in the long run.
It's about creating a system that works for you
Right.
so you can pursue your passions
Uh-huh.
and achieve your financial goals.
And breathe a little along the way, right?
And breathe, yes.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground.
we have.
Savings, budgeting, reinvesting, diversifying.
Yeah, it's a lot.
But there's one more thing
Okay.
that we need to talk about.
What's that?
It's something that often gets overlooked.
Okay. I'm intrigued.
Mindset.
Oh.
Mindset, because we can have all the right strategies,
Yeah,
but if our mindset isn't right,
right.
it can all fall apart.
It's true. It's like the operating system
Yeah,
of your side hustle. You know,
Yeah.
if you've got all these limiting beliefs holding you back,
right.
it won't matter how many good ideas you have.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So what are some of those limiting beliefs?
Well, a big one is I'm not good with money.
Oh, yeah, I've heard that one.
Right. It could be from past experiences
Mm-hmm.
or just lack of education.
Right.
But the truth is,
Mhm.
anyone can learn to manage their money.
It's like saying, I'm not good at cooking,
Exactly.
but then never even trying to learn a recipe.
Yeah, you're holding yourself back.
Exactly.
Another one is
Mm.
I don't make enough to save.
Oh, yeah, I've definitely thought that one.
Right. But we talked about compound interest.
Right.
Even small amounts can grow over time.
Yeah, it's about consistency.
Consistency, exactly.
But I also imagine there's a fear factor,
Oh, yeah.
especially for people who are used to that steady paycheck.
Right.
Taking that leap to side hustling can be scary.
It is. There's uncertainty. There's self-doubt.
Yeah.
And another big one is
That's that.
I'll never reach my financial goals.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Right. And it can lead to procrastination,
Mm-hmm.
self-sabotage, overwhelm.
Yeah. And then it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Exactly.
If you believe you'll never succeed,
Yeah.
you're probably right.
But the thing is,
Yeah.
big goals are achieved one step at a time.
Okay.
Break it down into smaller chunks.
Right.
Focus on progress, even if it's tiny.
Okay, so baby steps
Baby steps.
and celebrate those small wins.
Yes. Celebrate.
Okay, so we've talked about the limiting beliefs.
Mm-hmm.
How do we actually shift our mindset?
Well, one powerful tool is affirmations.
Oh, okay.
Start each day by affirming your belief
Mm.
in your ability to manage your money.
Okay.
Achieve those goals.
Yeah.
Create the life you want.
So it's about being intentional.
Intentional, yes.
With our thoughts. Exactly. And feeling it, not
Okay.
just saying the words.
Right. Really believing it.
Yes. And another thing you can do,
Okay.
surround yourself with positive influences.
Okay.
Find mentors,
Mhm.
join communities,
Yeah.
consume content that inspires you
Okay. So create that positive environment.
for yourself.
And remember, setbacks will happen.
Oh, yeah.
They're inevitable, but don't let them stop you.
Right.
View them as learning opportunities.
Okay.
The key is to keep going,
Keep moving forward.
even if it's just a tiny step.
I love that. It's not about being perfect.
No.
It's about persistence
persistence.
and learning from those mistakes.
Exactly. And celebrating the wins along the way.
Celebrating the wins. I like it.
Yes.
Okay. So we've talked about a lot today.
You-
Building a financial foundation,
Mm.
setting goals,
yes.
reinvesting profits,
Mm-hmm.
diversifying income,
Yeah.
and the importance of mindset.
So important.
But remember, this is just the beginning.
It is.
The real work starts now,
Yeah.
putting these strategies into action,
Yes.
building that solid foundation for your side hustle.
And we're here to support you.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Okay, so before you go,
Yes.
be sure to like and subscribe to Dollar Side Hustle
Yes.
for more tips, strategies, and inspiration.
All things side hustle.
All things side hustle.
And check out the show notes for some great resources.
Yeah.
We've got affiliate links
Yeah.
to products and services that we love.
And your support helps us keep the channel running.
It does. So thank you.
Absolutely. All right, everyone. Happy hustling.
Happy hustling.